In tonight's CBS3 Mysteries, a young man with a bright future shot and killed in South Philadelphia. 5 years later, his murder remains unsolved, but his mother holds on to hope that someone will speak up and lead police to her son's killer. Here's Eyewitness News anchor Joe Holden.
In no time, old friends came out to say hello to Crystal Arthur. Word traveled fast. She was here to chat with us about her late son, Kristian Hamilton Arthur. The young man is fondly remembered. His talents in real estate and business live on through his friends, according to Mom. We spent a few hours here getting to know Chris.
Even though his body is not here, but his spirit is still around. And I love that because it's just not in passe, like, oh yeah, we used to talk about this. But as you can see, they actually did it.
His friends talk about how he works through them.
Yes.
That's special.
Yes.
It was July 15, 2017. Kristian had been shot near 22nd and Fitzwater in South Philadelphia. Crystal was close by.
I get around here, and that's when I found out that 4 people were shot. I picked up my phone to call him. And the person on the other end was the guy that went to the hospital with him. And he said, you got to get to Jefferson.
Kristian died the following day.
After I get to the hospital, they tried to save him, but he bled out. Told me there was no sign of life. That was it.
Crystal Arthur says for the most part, she's okay. But reminders of Kristian are easily found.
It just happened. It could be a scent, a song, or just a person, or anything that can trigger. They're triggers that can make you go from here to the bottom.
Crystal Arthur says for the longest time she struggled to drive down this block. Her son Kristian loved it so much. She tells me it is just tragic he was shot here.
He loved this block. He loved this block. Even though his address wasn't physically on this block, but he was a part of this block. My father had a store for over 30 years, and it's a legacy to this block for all of us. We grew up in that store. The neighborhood became our family.
Crystal is able to walk this block again. She believes in what she calls spiritual justice.
I know I'm gonna see him one day, again, in the afterlife.
What she can't get past, knowing there are those with information on a handful of people involved in her son's murder.
What makes me upset is people know who killed my son, but they won't say anything.
Why do you think that is?
They don't want to get involved in it. And I get that part, but don't say to me, you know, I pray one day they find out who killed your son, and you already know who killed my son.
They know who did it.
Yeah, that bothers me. That bothers me a whole lot.
If you have information on the fatal shooting of Kristian Hamilton Arthur, call Philadelphia Police at 215-686-TIPS. There is a reward. Mom leaves us with words she's at peace, believing her son continues to inspire and influence those he loved.
I love that, the fact that you're actually doing it.
Unfinished business.
Got it. Got it.
For CBS3 Mysteries, this is Joe Holden.